Righto, the timeout is just ticking down. We're 8 overs in, 70 for 1. The coaches have had an opportunity to have a bit of a discussion. Time for the VZ Presents Jawa Dekal Inam Pau contest. Who took the most catches in the DP World ILT T20 Season 3? Banton, Gowden, James Vince or Sharnica? ABCD.
Uh-oh. Oh!
At the moment.
Well, MI have started really well. Johnny Bairstow, I thought, was
However, that start, that foundation that he's laid out for MI Emirates is really beautifully now poised for these two guys to spin through the middle, especially with Pios Chawla. Yes, his boat is 1 over. You can get the better of him. They've got a good chance of posting a big total.
Toss didn't get that away. Yeah, Bairstow was brilliant, I thought, with this 38 off 16. That's probably the main reason why they were going at 10 and over inside the third over. You got them off to a really good start, did Bairstow. Yeah, just a quick reference to where they will be if they continue at this rate. It'll be 172 average score, batting first at this venue.
bowled beautifully the other night, Chawla. This time he's going to pick up 4. Nicely played, good bit of placement.
Yeah, squeeze that out. Got it down to that vacant third man region. Just walking across a little bit, stone went a little bit wide, just inside that guide line, and opened that blade at the last minute and got it fairly fine. Very good shot. Just to finish that average score, by the way, batting first here is 166 in season 4. That's just an average score though, bear that in mind. Same width. It hit it too well, straight to the sweeper, only 1. One thing that Johnny Bairstow was doing, he's moving around the crease, he was turning the good balls into
boundary, and if you get something on it, a wider line, you can see only 64 meters on the leg side for a right-hander, so that little pickup shot, we saw Johnny go after him, walking onto the offside and flicking the ball over square leg for boundaries. And hence the reason that wide off stump line, which is exactly what
كل منتجات العناية بالبشرة تلقينها بقسم الجمال في نينجا وتجيك بدقائق.
और इन्हीं 2 रनों के साथ ही टीम का स्कोर अब पहुंचता हुआ 47 रन।
Bringing spinner on there to bankrupt the left armour. Let's have a look at the wickets for Paul. Chelsea's the first one. Hit 3-4s and then got stuffed. Todd Murphy bowled the first over of the match. Jack Edwards flicked away. Sam Constance down with him there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. 2 2 wickets like this back-to-back. One right-handed, one left-handed, just on the hip and just flipped up the backward square leg. And that
Yeah, look, Rashid Khan's a lot tougher to read because of the speed of his arm that comes over is a lot faster, a lot easier to read. Yes, he has those little subtle variations in his armory because the fact that it's a slower arm release, so he's got to be really on point and really have little subtle changes in his action to deceive the batsman.
Slightly short, and that's been hammered. That's a very good shot. Right out of the middle. That.
Yeah, a rare bad delivery from Piyush. Drags it down. Wasim says, thank you very much.
These days, of course, there's analysts all over the place that slip disc.
दिल करे
53 for 1 it was at the power plays. A couple of rather tall buildings there. One in particular at 16 overs. Correction, 3 overs for 16 runs. On satellite dish in the 5th over. Slowed down just a fraction since then. It's gone to a shade under the 9 mark. They continue at this rate, 176. 10 and over, 188. Stone again. Sweeper in play. Right, we bring you all sorts of technology, of course, in the DP World ILT T20 broadcasts. All the latest cutting-edge technology. Here's one of them, our DP World Smart Truck Bogey Cam. There it is. It's been zooting around the boundary line, giving us all sorts of shots. Great, showing us that unique perspective. Just outside that blue line, and on the bounce. DP World always using the latest tech to keep trade moving. We're trying to bring you the best pictures.
Hello everyone, I'm very happy to be back in Jeddah for the NetGen ATP Finals and see the future stars of tennis in action. I am looking forward to see you all there.
We're trying to bring you the best pick
through the air, and typically as a batsman there is 2 tells. The top players who tend to have time on the ball tend to pick the ball out of the hand, and then the second of the ball, then you have a decent idea as to once the ball pitches which way it's going. Now if you don't know those 2 tells, all of a sudden your mind as a batsman is saying, well, I'm not sure, hence you don't end up playing a shot, and instead you just poke and prod and maybe try and pick up once, or maybe just end up blocking it. The top players have time, and hence of course have an attacking mindset because they can pick the ball out of the hand and of course read the revolutions on the ball.
Swing and a miss. Oh, ace, nice one. I think his control has been really good, actually, hugging that indicator, the umpire's indicator line, the blue one. Kept things reasonably quiet. Yeah, he's got a little bit of tap. He's going at over 10. He's been asked to do a job, and the job right now is to make sure he doesn't get hit for a boundary. Toss, you probably picked up the call for two through the stump mic.